All right. So, according to the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, which is the definition of workplace violence that I prefer, workplace violence, this is a direct quote, workplace violence is any act or threat of physical violence, harassment, intimidation, or other threatening, disruptive behavior that occurs at the work site. So, just think about how much you may have already seen that and not even thought about it in your lifetime, where you may have seen it with a coworker, you may have experienced this directly in America, which is what I'm going to focus on because that's where I've worked and lived and been born my whole entire life. I believe this is really prevalent and really common. I have a ton of work experience. I've worked for many different people before I started working for myself. And this is something that I do believe is super common. And this is the most all inclusive definition that I have ever seen with regard to workplace violence. So I'm really glad that OSHA came up with this definition because it needs to be a more all-inclusive definition and not just the more extreme examples that you see in the news media portrayed of workplace violence, because there's definitely a lot of other types of examples and things that go into workplace harassment, workplace abuse, and workplace violence.